In this set of experiments, we will check whether various liquids conduct electricity or not. To conduct these experiments, we require very basic equipment. We will require a 9-volt battery, a container to hold the liquid, some wires, and an electrical bulb. All these materials are easily available in nearby electrical or general stores. The schematic to conduct the experiment is as follows. We will take 3 wires, a battery, a bulb, and a container filled with the liquid we want to check. We will take the first wire and connect the negative terminal of the battery directly with the bulb. We will take another wire, connect the positive terminal of the battery, and dip the other end of the wire directly into the liquid. Next, we will take the third wire, connect one end of the wire to the bulb, and directly dip the other end of the wire into the liquid. If the liquid is a good conductor of electricity, the circuit will be closed and electricity will flow from battery into the bulb and the bulb will glow brightly. In case the liquid is a poor conductor of electricity, the circuit will remain open and no electricity or a very small amount of electricity will be conducted through the liquid, and the bulb will either not glow at all or it will glow very dimly. Once we have connected the wires together, we can check whether the apparatus is working or not by connecting the free ends of the positive terminals together. As can be seen, since everything is okay, the bulb glows brightly. We will first test whether tap water is a good conductor of electricity or not. As you can see, as soon as I put the free ends together, the bulb glows brightly. This shows that the tap water is a good conductor of electricity. This is the reason why it is not advised to touch electrical appliances with wet hands, because tap water is a good conductor of electricity. Next, we will check whether distilled water or pure water is a good conductor of electricity or not. As you can see, as I put the free ends of the wire into the container, the bulb glows very dimly, showing that distilled or pure water is a poor conductor of electricity. Next, we will take some milk and pour it into the container. As we have done previously, we will put the free ends of the wire into the milk, and as you can see that the bulb again glows brightly, which means that milk is a good conductor of electricity. Finally, we will take honey and put it into the container. As done previously, we put the free ends of the wire into honey, and this time we can see that the bulb glows quite dimly again, which again shows that honey is a poor conductor of electricity. So to summarize, we can see that the bulb glows very brightly in case of tap water and milk, which are good conductors of electricity, which are shown on the left hand side here, and the bulb glows quite dimly in case of distilled water and honey, which are poor conductors of electricity. So now the question that we need to answer is that why do some liquids conduct electricity whereas some other liquids are poor conductors of electricity. Liquids which are good conductors of electricity have free charges available in them. These free charges could be ions or electrons. These free charges help the liquid to carry electricity. For example, in tap water, some minerals and salts are always dissolved as impurities which help in conduction of electricity. Similarly, in milk, the lactic acid present helps in conduction of electricity. However, in case of honey and distilled water, such charge carriers are not available and hence they are poor conductors of electricity. Liquid metals like mercury have free electrons in them and hence even they can conduct electricity. So here are some more liquids you can try: lemon juice, salt water, vegetable oil and vinegar. I also do think as why some of them are good conductors of electricity whereas some are poor conductors of electricity. Some students may be wondering, why does the light even glow, though dimly, in distilled water? The light glows dimly due to the presence of small impurities in distilled water. It is not possible to obtain completely pure liquid devoid of any impurities.